if you have bought a course, or if you're under the assumption that you need to find a winning product to make dropshipping work, to make ads work, you just haven't been in the game long enough. One of the biggest lies is that you need to find a winning product. That is, to me, by far the biggest lie that ever exists. In the agency, we used to run ads for every sort of brand. And a lot of the brands that I didn't think were going to work were some of the biggest successes that we had. I had one client that I genuinely think that was the shittest product that I've ever seen in my life. They were dropshipping. And we scaled from 0 to 1.7 million a month in 7 months. It was incredibly fast. It wasn't a high AOV product. We would do like the AOV was around 50, 60 bucks. But it was so crap, like so crap. As in, like, I never thought that could be advertised at all and make that amount of money, that volume of sales. And so any product and any store is going to have its problems and limitations. One of the biggest problems in most niches is lifetime value. Most products and most stores are built for a one-time sale. So you're going to sell it once and you have to hit that ROAS, you have to hit that return immediately to make your money back. That's one of the biggest problems in most niches. And that's where most people fail to scale past 100K a month. 99% of products can scale to 100K a month. In other niches, you've got other problems. So for example, in supplements, you've got very high, very low AOV products and very skeptical markets. People don't believe that supplements work. And so the economics of the business are different. In high AOV businesses, so if you're selling something like 1.5 or 2K type of products, it becomes nearly like a merge between the products and the service, because no one is going to make a impulse buy of 2K. Some people might, but it's very rare. So your conversion rates are going to be lower. You're probably going to have like a lot more sales reps. And that's the problem that you have to solve. In clothing, is completely different. You might have problems of returns, and you have to factor that into your cost analysis for you to actually scale ads profitably. So rarely ever is it actually the products. I remember when I started a dropshipping store and we were selling those headlamps that were quote unquote saturated at the time. And we made a few sales and I gave up on the store. And it was only when because I thought it didn't work. I was like, this is shit products. I'm going to try new products. We tried pet beds. We tried like loads of different products, and none of them quote unquote works, even though we got sales. But the truth is that we were just not good enough at advertising the products. So I would much rather see people learning how to market the products and learn about their vertical and their niche, instead of just chasing these quick wins. Because if you do that, you're never going to build a brand, and you're never going to build something that lasts. So it probably takes about like 1 to 2 years, unless you get lucky, for you to really crack a market and really understand what the market is, what's the ins and outs, what are the business economics of it, and then build something that can actually scale. Obviously, I've seen through the inside of the agency loads of different stores, so I've got that advantage. But if I hadn't seen that and talked to the business owners and understood the problems that they face, I would have been under the impression that I just needed new products to make it work. But that's not true. So stop testing products, go for validated products in competitive niches if you want, and just be better at marketing. Your idea around what makes ads work are going to be much better than your ideas around what products work, because with products, you're just guessing. But if you see other products that are making sales and they are scaling, then you can do it too. Just look at their offers, look at the landing pages, look at the way they communicate, funnel hack the shit out of them, and scale. And that's all there is to it. So next time you hear someone tell you that you need to try a different product, and just think again, it's most likely not related to the product. It's either your ads or just your funnel in general. Good luck.